Alright, everybody, welcome back to Wrestling Rants and Reviews. I'm Big Mike, and this episode's a little bit of a rant, I guess, or opinionated on a few of the things you see up there in the title. So let's get her going, shall we? First off, talk a little about Kharma. You know, it's cool that Kharma came out last night on Raw and mentioned, my dream was to be a pro wrestler, yada yada yada. I wrestled on every stank and dank fucking continent, company. Good for you, you did it. You know, now I finally made it. But I also got another dream. I got a dream of being a mother. Well, good for you. But not good for the WWE. For two reasons. One, you finally realized your fucking dream, and you went and spread your fucking legs to become a mother. I know you didn't want to wait probably 5 years to do it, but you just realized your fucking dream. They were fucking pushing you. You were going to be a fucking monster. Now you're fucking soft fucking piece of shit. You know? And it's partially not your fault. Partially your fault for spreading them big old ham hocks of yours and letting somebody crawl up in there and wiggle their shit. But it's also the partial fault of the WWE because with the storyline last night, they should not have let you come out and fucking stay kayfabe. They should not let you come out and be like, oh, I'm all pregnant and stuff, la. It's like, good stuff. They should have wrote you out with a better storyline. They should have been like smart about it because they pushed you to be a fucking monster. So what they should have done is, via satellite, sent you to, like, the fucking loony bin. And you could have cut a promo there. You could have been, like, all crying and shit. You know? I'm live via satellite from the fucking loony bin and wherever the fuck you are, parts unknown. You know? I don't know why I'm going through all this trauma. All this shit, I got these problems, you see, and now I'm stuck in this loony bin. I don't know when I'm ever going to get out. Then progressively get angry throughout the fucking, the promo, and then at the end, give one of your fucking maniacal laughs, and people are going to think you're stuck in the fucking loony bin, instead of just giving fucking birth, In reality, us smart marks, us internet folk would know you're pregnant. But storyline-wise, that would have been fucking better. Then at the end of your pregnancy or your stay in the mental hospital, you come out loonier than fucking ever and you continue destroying people. Like, how hard is it to fucking be creative here, their WWE creative team? Like, think about it. Be fucking creative. Because now she's going to come out and come back and she's going to be, a mother. And we all know that. We know she's, soft. She's not a monster. And for some reason, my sick mind actually thought WWE was going to do something good with it, because when the Bellas came out, I'm thinking, all right, this could be a work shoot. Maybe the WWE just worked the internet fans and the internet fucking dirt sheets by letting us think that Kharma is pregnant and she's not. And the fucking Bellas are going to come out and maybe trip Kharma, or have Kharma go after them and she would trip herself and kind of go back to the old Lita storyline where she loses the baby, and then the Bellas could be like, it's not our fault, and it could be a weird twisted fucking shoot that way. I think something like that would be fucking cool too. But no, we'll just let Kharma go out there and say she's a fucking whore. She wants to become a mama. Good for you there, Aunt Jemima. You got your fucking syrup all ready to go now, and we'll see you in a year. Moving on, let's talk a little bit of R-Truth. R-Truth's character, I hope it progresses better, because right now I don't like it. I like where it could go, because he's all fucking being loony, talking to himself, talking to little Jimmy. Why he's talking to his little Jimmy, I don't know. But, why he's flipping out, I don't know. Makes no sense. He hates John Cena. What's he going to do after he loses that capital punishment? Is he going to move on to someone else? Oh, you got cool shirts too. Blah, blah, blah. Evan Bourne, you gotta. Some people are wearing your shirts. People like you because you jump off the top rope. Little Evan, you know, little Jimmy, little Evan. You know, what can you do after Cena? After you lose, you know, your shot. Because last night it was cool. It was kind of cool. I got the concept right away. Like, you got the count out on Cena on a non-title match. So you have a victory over the champ now, so you're going to get your title shot. Good for you, R-Truth. But I don't know where your storyline can go once you lose to John Cena. But we'll see. Alex Riley. I've liked Alex Riley right from season 2 of NXT. Thought he had it. He had charisma, you know. He can wrestle pretty decently. But you were drafted to SmackDown. So go the fuck to SmackDown. You know, I know something needs to be done with The Miz because he's no longer feuding with Cena. And this is a credible way to get you over. But you were only signed to Raw. The Miz said himself, you know, you were only allowed on Raw because you were his special assistant. I know you got drafted to SmackDown, but lucky for you, you know, you still be on Raw because you're my special assistant. Well, you're not a fucking special assistant no more. So what the fuck's keeping you on Raw? You're a SmackDown superstar now. However, I like him showing his intensity, his ruthless aggression towards The Miz. That's some fucking cool shit. I love how he jumped and cleared the fucking barricade last night and just started fucking pounding the fucking Miz. Some good shit, some compelling shit. This is gonna be good, but storyline-wise, WWE, he's a SmackDown superstar. And that's a pretty good segue, too. I'm not a fucking journalist, but that's a good segue. Speaking of being a SmackDown superstar, what the fuck is going on with SmackDown on Raw? And what I mean by that, what do we open up with? 2 former fucking SmackDown stars, Kofi Kingston and Dolph Ziggler and Vicky Guerrero, starting off Raw. Yes, they're on Raw, but they were both on SmackDown, and they had a feud on SmackDown less than fucking 3 months ago. So here we are on Raw, watching fucking SmackDown from 3 months ago. We fast forward, we got Rey Mysterio versus CM Punk. SmackDown again, hello. We just put it on Raw instead. Alberto Del Rio, Big Show. Yeah, they didn't feud on SmackDown. Did they? They might have had a couple matches. I don't know. Can't remember. But SmackDown superstars fighting on Raw. You know? Can we mix it up? You know, we kind of did with Jack Swagger and Evan Bourne. We had a Raw superstar versus a SmackDown superstar. We did with R-Truth and Cena, even though it really wasn't much of a match. You know? So, what was the SmackDown fucking matches on Raw? Pretty ridiculous to me, I guess. Mind you, I didn't mind the Punk match and the Mysterio match because it was typical. It was pretty good. Told a decent story. Dolph and Kofi. Of course, it was decent, you know. Kofi botched 1 or 2 times, but whatever, you know. But again, it's been done. And Michael Cole, I'm gonna go on to Michael Cole. He had a mic spot last night too. Don't let him be an interviewer. Don't let him be anything. When he starts ranting and raving, I just want to fucking take my letter opener and just fucking cram it in my fucking ear. Because he just forced the fucking nails down the chalkboard, that fucking bastard. You know? Just can't do it. Fucking Michael Cole, can't stand him. He's already a commentator because he's calmed down again and he's, you know, just being Michael Cole, but don't give him a microphone or the spotlight. He's a fucking cocksucker. So that's that. Leave some comments below. Let me know what you think of what I would have done creatively because, you know, we all know I'm not the WWE creative. And maybe I'm just thinking outside of the box. But they could have done better things with Kharma or anybody else or anything else. But who knows? You know, we're just fans, right? We can't have any thoughts of our own. So, with that being said, Garden State's out. We'll catch you on the flip side.